Hello friends, you're welcome back to the channel, and as the thumbnail says, today we are going to look at universities in the United States that do not require GRE or GMAT or have the GRE or GMAT waiver options available. Now, most of these universities are not charging application fee and you can apply with a low CGPA. So if this is the kind of content you have been looking for, do me a favor by liking the video. Friends, my name is Kisiwa and I share content on study abroad and scholarship opportunities and how to migrate abroad. So if you're interested in such content, it would be great to join the journey with Kisiwa by clicking on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any opportunity I post on this channel. Okay, friends, so the first university we're looking at is USC Marshall Business School. This university is located in Los Angeles, California. Now, if you move to the admissions page, okay, specifically with the MBA program in this university, their general requirement is to complete an online application to complete an online application, have a 4-year undergraduate degree or equivalent from an accredited university or institution, your academic transcripts, GRE or GMAT score if applicable, and that is what we're interested in. Okay. It also states here that see below for test waiver options. You also need 2 required essays. There is also 1 optional essay. Okay. Then you need a professional resume, TOEFL or IELTS score if applicable. That is, if you are not taught in English in your previous studies, or if you're not from an English speaking country, that is when you need these international English tests. Now it states here that application fee is free, so the Marshall MBA program does not require application fee. Then let's move to the test waiver request. Okay, so it says that the Marshall full-time MBA program allows for submission of a request for a standardized test, that's GMAT or GRE waiver, and only applicants who have applied to the program may request a waiver. So you start with your application and then you request for a waiver. The admissions committee will most strongly consider 2 elements when you are applying for the waiver. They are going to look at your overall academic achievement and then your performance in quantitative coursework. So if at the undergraduate level you did statistics, you did quantitative method, anything relating quantitative wise, they're going to look at that, and then they're going to look at your academic achievements as well. So those are the strongholds that they will be looking at for you, for them to consider a waiver for you. However, it states here that application with or without test scores will be reviewed holistically. So if you have good grades and you believe that you have good scores at your quantitative level, then I think you can apply to this university even without the GRE or GMAT. Okay. So yes, so that is for the first university. They have also given the steps to follow in submitting your test waiver, so you can look at that. I'm going to leave the link to all the universities in the description box. So the next university we're looking at is Montclair State University, and this is their homepage. Now, in terms of application fee, what this university does is that they organize events, okay, virtual events. If you join their virtual event, then they waive application fee for you. And I've done a number of videos on this particular university. So if you don't want to pay for application, all you need to do is to go to your programs page in this university. You register under the event and they'll update you in your mail in case there's an event upcoming. Okay, then you get to enjoy a free application or no application fee benefits. So moving on, let's look at the graduate program standardized test waivers available in Montclair State University. And this university is located in New Jersey, if I didn't mention. And so the bar here, or the space here, gives you the opportunity to select which program you're interested in. So the first program we're looking at is Accounting MS, and it states here that if you're requesting for a GMAT waiver, then it is because you are currently enrolled in the last term of a professional accounting certificate program at Montclair State University, or you have completed the certificate with 2.75 GPA or higher. Also, if you are requesting that, it means that you have earned a bachelor's degree from an accredited college or university with an overall GPA of 2.75 or higher. Also, if you are requesting for a GMAT waiver, then it is because you have earned a Master of Business Administration from an accredited United States college or university. The fourth is if you are requesting for a waiver, then it is because you have earned the equivalent of a US Master of Business Administration degree from an international institution as evaluated by a National Association of Credential Evaluation Service member. And then lastly, if you are requesting for a waiver of GMAT, then it is because the CPA exam, because you have passed the CPA exam or have a CPA license. Official documentation must be submitted to the graduate school. Okay, so there are no GRE waivers for this program. Okay, so that is it for MSc accounting. Now let's look at MBA. Let's look at business administration. Okay, so for MBA, it states here that they waive both GRE and then GMAT. Now, all MBA applicants with an earned bachelor's or master's degree with a cumulative GPA of 2.75 or above will automatically receive a GMAT or GRE waiver. All MBA applicants that are in their last term of their undergraduate degree with a cumulative GPA of 2.9 or above will automatically receive GRE or GMAT waiver. So it means that even if you are in your last semester in the undergraduate with a 2.9 GPA, you can still apply to this university and admissions committee will consider your admissions. Okay, so that is it for Montclair State University. The next university we're looking at is University of Michigan, and we are focusing on the School of Environment and Sustainability. That is where our focus is. Okay, and it is here that our application fee is free for all applicants, and we are no longer requiring or accepting GRE scores for C's graduate program. So if you're applying to a program in the School for Environment and Sustainability in the University of Michigan, first of all, you didn't pay application fee and you also don't require GRE scores. And it is also a good or a cool job, okay? So take advantage of that. Okay, next we are looking at Concordia University in Wisconsin. So obviously this university is in Wisconsin. And let's look at the admission process for graduate students. Okay, so first of all, you submit your application. You need an application form which is available here. A one-page essay describing your desire for graduate degree, your resume of education and employment experience, two signed letters of recommendation using this form, all official transcripts leading to your bachelor's degree. Now, it states here that please note, graduate entrance exam are not required. So it also states here that if you have completed graduate level classes in the last 7 years and wish to have them evaluated for possible transfer, you can also look at that. But our focus is the GRE. So GRE is not required in this university as part of the application requirements. Okay, so please also take a look at this university. Look at the programs if you are interested in any. Then you can apply to it. On the list is the University of Nevada, Reno. This university is located in Nevada, and also on their graduate page, as for this particular university, you have to look through or search through to find the programs that waive GRE or GMAT. Okay, so there is an option here where you can select either testing waiver available or temporarily waived or optional. If it is optional, GRE or GMAT is optional. Okay, so we are going to look at programs that can waive GRE or GMAT, and the first program we're going to look at is accounting, Masters of Accounting. So it states here that GRE or GMAT not required if undergraduate accounting degree is from is from an AACSB business school and a 3.3 or higher GPA. Okay, so that is it for accounting, Masters of Accounting. Let's look at business MBA. Let's look at MBA. So it states here that waived for 2023 applicants. Okay. Waivers are always available to those who have completed advanced degree, certain professional degrees, or select active license. So if you think you have an advanced degree, you can reach out to the program's director through the email address provided here to request for a waiver. If you meet their requirements stated here, obviously you're not going to write any GRE or provide any GRE or GMAT. Let's also look at information systems, and what it states here that an overall undergraduate GPA minimum of 2.7 you will be considered for admission. This program does not require GRE or GMAT, and that is all I'm going to check for this university. I'll leave the link to this university also in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. I mean, you can research on the other programs you might be interested in by yourself. Now we are going to look at Florida State University, and this is the homepage of Florida State University. It is located in Tallahassee, in Florida. It is stated on the graduate schools page that apply now and waive the GRE requirement. So it states that Florida State University is waiving GRE requirement for most masters and specialist programs through for 2026. Excluding College of Business. So with the exception of the business schools, all other universities, all other programs in this university that used to require for GRE are no longer requiring GRE. Now, if you scroll down, there are graduate representatives here whom you can contact. Okay, so based on the program you're interested in, they have their email, their contact numbers there. You can call them, you can send them mail, and then you can request for a waiver if it is applicable to your program. Okay, so that is it for Florida State University. Now we're going to look at Ball State University, and this is the homepage. This university has a very colorful website. In the Department of Mathematical Science, if you want to apply for graduate assistantship, usually you need to provide GRE as part of the requirement. However, this department in the university does not require GRE for you to be considered, first of all, for admission, and then secondly for graduate assistantship, which is a form of funding for most students. Okay, now this is the benefits of the funding. So first of all, you receive a tuition waiver up to 30 credits, a stipend of 11,500 to 12,500 depending on your assignment. So if you're a mathematical undergraduate and you're looking forward to further, I'll recommend Ball State University for you because you wouldn't submit GRE and you have quite an interesting funding option here. So kindly take a look into it. Next is the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and on the graduate school's homepage, we're going to look at the requirements for admission. First of all, you need a degree. You also need your transcript, and no official transcript is required as part of the application. So your grade, which the minimum is obviously 3.0. Okay, that is a standard. Now, for GRE, it states here that the graduate school does not require GRE. It continues to state that your academic program may or may not require it. So with such universities, all you have to do is to request for a waiver, especially if you have a good grade. We are also looking at Southeast Missouri State University, and this is the graduate student admissions web page. Now on this page, you actually get to know the programs that you can apply to, the minimum GPA required, the test scores required, the additional documents required, and then early application deadlines. Not late application, early. So you take advantage of that. So these are the programs. Now in agribusiness, 3.0 is required, but 2.75 is acceptable. No test score. It continues. So you're just going to look at the programs you're interested in. If you're interested in biology, the minimum grade point should be 2.75, no test required. If you're interested in communication disorders, 3.0, counseling, 3.5, criminal justice, 3.0, cybersecurity, 3.0, no test required. Educational administration, 3.5. So it continues. For English, they require 2.5, and environmental science 2.5, but they require GRE. Only required for probationary and GA positions considerations. So if you're looking at a graduate assistant position, then you should provide a GRE. Okay? If not, then I'm sure you're good to go. For management applicants, minimum required GPA is 2.75, GRE or GMAT or LSAT or MCAT or a graduate degree with 3.0 cumulative GPA. So if your GPA is 3.0 or above, there is no need for you to submit a GRE, GMAT, LSAT or MCAT. For MBA, the minimum should be 3.0, lower GPA considered with GMAT or GRE. So that is it. So it continues through. So all you have to do is to go through and you're good to go. Now the last university we'll be looking at is University of Findlay, and we are going to focus on the Master of Business Administration program. And on this page we have the faculty members, their mission and goals for the program, the core curriculum concentrations, and admission requirements. So with the admission requirements, what you need is a minimum undergraduate grade point average of 2.5 on a scale of 4 in the last 60 semesters, hours of undergraduate work, or have a minimum cumulative grade point average of 3.0 on a scale of 4.0 in the last 9 hours of graduate work, or a previous master's degree, fulfillment of prerequisite competences, possession of a baccalaureate degree from an accredited institution, or first professional doctorate degree, submission of a completed and signed application form, and submission of official transcripts, which can be in a form of attested credentials from a university recognized document verification agency of all college level works. It wasn't stated here that you need GRE or GMAT as part of your admissions requirements for an MBA in the University of Findlay. Okay guys, so this is the end of today's video. Thank you so much if you have stayed till now. Don't forget to like the video and share. If you haven't subscribed, please do want to click on the subscribe button. Thank you so much and see you in my next video.